Hi, it's Kate here, and today I'm going to be talking about planners and how I'm moving over from my Kikki K, which I bought at the start of the year, over to my brand new box of Erin Condren goodies, which arrived yesterday. So I started using my Kikki K planner at the start of January. It's worked really well for me. I love the ring bound system. I love how I can put in different tabs and kind of organise it the way I want, and I really like how it's been really flexible. I can have everything in here. It's like a brain dump. I've got all my information that I need in one place so that whenever I'm looking for something I just know it's all in here. The thing that hasn't been working for me so well is the diary aspect of it. I run a business, and part of running that business is... my phone's going. Just ignoring that. So part of running my business is that I have a few appointments like every day, but mostly it is coming down to all my to-dos that I have to do. The to-dos kind of like rule my life. I have so much on my plate that putting it in one place just really wasn't working. I mean, I'll show you briefly my last week so you can kind of see, you know, this is kind of how it looks. It's pretty full. This week is pretty filling up as well, so I don't really have enough room to kind of put everything that I want to into my planner. So back at the start of the year when I got my planner, I thought about getting an Erin Condren, but decided against it for a number of reasons. Back then they had a horizontal format which said morning, day, night. Well, I don't organise my day like that. I have stuff to do during the day and then I have my to-dos, and that's kind of how I wanted to organise it. The other thing is that I wasn't overly keen on the design, and I know that sounds very shallow, but it had a lot of a chalkboard kind of thing going on through it with black pages and colourful writing on it, and I just hate that. I like a fresh, clean, white look, and the combination of the two things meant that I really wasn't into it. So when they released the 2015-16 Erin Condren Life Planner, a lot of those things had been addressed, so I was really excited to get my hands on it. I thought I'd just run through some of the things that you might find useful, as well as if you're importing this over into the UK, because obviously there are things that you might have to consider, such as exchange rate differences, VAT, import duty, that kind of stuff. So I'll kind of show you how it all came about. So my Erin Condren planner arrived yesterday in this purple box. I don't know how well you can see, but the box is really damaged. There's a big hole here, it's pretty dented. And so when I got it from my FedEx guy, I was like, oh, I hope everything is okay inside, because the box looks pretty damaged. And thankfully it was. So I'm going to switch the video around, and then we can have a look at what is in the box. Okay, bye. Okay, so here is my box as it kind of arrived yesterday. There are a few little bits and pieces on the top. There's a little postcard and a sticker. They've been a little bit bashed around in transit, but you know, coming from the States, they're really cute. You get like a little pack of stickers and things, and those are very sweet, obviously, but they're not the main event. So on to the main event. Kind of wrapped up quite cute. This is what I got. So I got some of these Do It All dots, which are kind of like coloured dots with different sort of icons on them, which are quite useful. I also went for these colourful date dots, and I'll come on to how I'm going to use those in a minute, because those are going to be really useful for me. They're basically literally numbers for each month, so the days of the month are all numbered in little circles, so you've got those. I went for this launch bundle, which is like a little pocket with some markers in and some stickers. It was $25, and they said it was a $37 value, which is including this. You basically get this free. I don't think that was like worth $12, but you know, it might be to some people. So you get these markers. These are really nice markers. They come in this cute box. You have them in red, pink, orange, turquoise, lime green, and this really nice charcoal actually, which is nicer than black. So those are really cute, like those a lot. You get this sticker book. So I think this sticker book, well, if it was $25, I think the sticker book was $15. And it's gold foiled, so it's not your kind of run-of-the-mill sticker book, and you can kind of see the gold foiling on there. I don't know if it is worth $15, which is what, just over £10 maybe. It's cute and I'll definitely use it, but kind of on reflection, you don't have that many pages, not that many stickers, but you know, it's still cute, and I'm going to enjoy using these throughout my planner. So that's kind of it. How many pages we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you get 10 pages, so for £10 it's about £1 a page, which actually probably isn't that bad. For a sheet of stickers, £1, you know, we probably pay that over here, so not too bad for that. And then you've got obviously this clear plastic folder to kind of store stuff in. So onto my planner, which is obviously the exciting bit. I went with the, I can't remember what it's called, let me have a look at my invoice, taffy stripes. So I kind of ordered this in a massive rush, and because I kind of do things quite quickly, as soon as I saw the format had changed, I was like, yeah, I'll get one. And so the cover was kind of like the last thing I kind of thought about. And I picked my own colours. I think the colours are like a rainbow on the website, and I picked out my colours are light pink and pool. They're okay, I'm not like in love with the cover. It does the job, but you know, I think next time I would definitely upload my own cover. Something that they do is you can upload a photo and put your cover on it. So I would definitely do that next time. Maybe like scan some fabric in and use that as my cover. This is just a little bit boring. So anyway, so that's it, and that's what's left at the bottom. Thankfully it had all this bubble wrap in it, so it was well protected, because yeah, the box did get a little bit damaged in transit. So going on to the planner, you have this ruler, which obviously is a good page marker. You have a vellum page at the start. My coil has this a bit, it takes a while for it to kind of get flat, but now it is flat, so that's good. But when you open it, sometimes it kind of isn't flat. So you have this really pretty vellum sheeting here. And then this is where I didn't like it last year. This was all kind of black, and it had quotes here that were on black, and this is just really cute. This is kind of you know, the sort of the trend at the moment for colouring in. This kind of reminds me of that, this kind of sketchy look, and I can see myself kind of doodling on this over the course of the year and colouring bits in, so I quite like that. That's something new. We've got the calendar here, fairly boring. This is something that's nice that you can kind of personalise. They haven't like told you what to do with it, which I really like. I'm starting this in July, and July's my birthday, so I tend to actually kind of make new goals in July, look back at what goals I set in January and kind of reassess them. So I'm kind of looking forward to using this as like a 6-month goals from, you know, from July to the end of the year, and then again starting my New Year's resolutions in January. So I'm going to use this as 2015, 2016 kind of goal setting. What's quite nice about these pages is that these are laminated. The pages are like paper, so they're standard paper that comes throughout the planner. But what I did notice is they have a lamination down here, so it does provide a little bit more security on each of these pages. They're less likely to get torn out, and obviously they'll be used quite a lot. So one of the things that I kind of don't like about this planner is this page, this calendar page. It runs from Sunday to Saturday, and I don't know anyone who looks at their week from Sunday to Saturday. You know, for me it's Monday to Sunday, and that for me is a bit of an issue, which is why I bought these day dots. What I'm going to do is tape over the top, put new days in, and then stick these over the correct days. So my week will then run Monday to Sunday, and in my head that's just going to work a lot better. There is bits and pieces of information on the calendar, like they mark Independence Day, Ramadan ends. I mean, to be honest, those aren't really important dates to me. They're probably going to get covered up anyway, so I'm not too worried about having these things on the wrong day. As long as it works for me mentally, you know, from Monday to Sunday, then that's great, and that's what I'm going to use these day dots for. Then we go through to the page. This is what's changed, and this is what I like better, is that now this used to be morning, day, night, and now it's just blank. So for me, I think I'm going to use this top section as like my appointments section, and kind of like home stuff to do, like if I have to put out the recycling, or if I'm waiting for an Ocado order, you know, if I need to place an Ocado order, you know, that kind of stuff will all go in there. And then from here down, it can be like to-dos. And I quite like having this space. It's going to force me to kind of be concise about my to-dos and put them all in one place. I've got notes here, kind of like things I'd like to get done that week, I guess. And just notes that I can write down here. So I really like the whole layout of this. It's a lot cleaner. really kind of looking forward to decorating that. So that's kind of, I won't kind of bore you flicking through because it's all kind of been seen before on YouTube, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun going through and kind of personalising this and making it work for me and the company. So yeah, let's carry on. I do need to check that all the pages are here. Hopefully they are. They look pretty good. Anyway, let's flick to the end. So the notes section. Okay, so this is the notes section. They've got a few pages. I tend not to like using notes sections in calendars, planners, because it feels really permanent, and that's probably where I'm going to be using my Kikki K more to write notes and have useful things. But these will be useful for just jotting down bits and pieces. I really like the graph paper. I love sketching things like on graph paper. If I design a quilt or something, I often use graph paper to do that, so that's useful to have that. Not so keen on these kind of butterflies, they're not really me, or this. I prefer kind of, like I said, the kind of pared back, not overly decorated approach, because I can do my own decorating. And so at the very end there's a 2017 calendar, which seems like a very long way off, and then we move on to the stickers. This whole sheet is just birthdays, so that is a lot of birthdays. I don't think I even know that many people to put their birthdays in. Then we have day off, dentist appointment, hair appointment, doctor's appointments. Those are quite useful. Concert, parties, mani-pedi, and then this is all vacation. That's a whole stretch of vacation, which obviously I probably won't use because I say holiday. And then I've got these blank sheets, which are great. I bought a white pen to write on them, so they will kind of look kind of similar to that. So that's going to be useful. So 2 pages of those. Then we have this folder, which is going to be really useful, just popping bits and pieces in. Always handy to have folders. So yeah, like all those will go in there, which is quite handy. And then there's this little calendar. And it's a perpetual calendar, so I guess you could use it for all sorts of things, diary, or a calendar. I don't know if I'll use mine yet, it's probably a little bit too much hard work when you can just put it in your planner. And then you have this like bag at the back for other little bits and pieces, and there are some of these cards in it. Some of these do it all dots, but I did notice that the do it all dots here, like, they're not cut very well, so they're kind of cut. You can probably see, so the icons are all at the top, but you know, they're a free sample, whatever. And then some other bits and pieces. So I think overall, importing this to the UK, I looked at my credit card, I spent about $100, and for everything that worked out as £63 on my credit card, which means that the planner in the UK is worth about 30. I extended the planner for the 6 months through to from here to December, and then obviously January to December. So for this it was about £35, I think, for the planner, and I think it's a really good value. You know, if you compare it to a book, if you compare it to, you know, even a sort of a cheap diary from W.H. Smith would be about £10. You know, I think you get a lot for your money. The one thing that I'm not sure about yet is that I haven't paid any import VAT on it yet, and I am expecting to pay something because obviously it's over $100 that is VATable here in the UK. Usually you have to pay like a £10 import fee to your carrier, which in this case would be FedEx. So I'm expecting to get a bill somewhere between around £20, I think, on top. So it will go from 63 potentially to 83, which is not an issue. I know that when you import things you pay VAT and duty on them, that's fine. It's just part of importing it. And I think it's, and even with that, it makes it a little bit more expensive, but you know, kind of worth it. I think it's, as long as you use it, I think it's going to be worth it. So yeah, the other things I would think about, if I was going to order this again, I would order more of the daily dots, because obviously this is an 18-month planner and the daily dots only run for 12 months, and I'm going to be changing every single page of these, so I would need 18 months worth of stickers and I've only got 12. I also, in hindsight, wish I bought some of the binder things that kind of keep it together, because it will definitely kind of fall open. So I wish I'd added those to my order, and I also wish that I had done my own cover, because I'm not in love with the cover I've got. It's fine, but it's not, I don't love it. So I wish I'd done something which I really did love. And yeah, I think that's what I've sort of learned from my first Erin Condren order. What I'll do is I will come back in about a month and show you how I'm getting on, show you how I'm organising it, with a bit of decoration. Hopefully it will all be in use, and I can share how I've been using it. So anyway, thank you ever so much for watching, and yeah, I will be back soon with another video, hopefully. Thanks, bye!